Bear with me, it's cold. I gotta put the heater by me, man. Hands are fucking freezing. Been at work all day. How your hands get out in the cold, they feel like they frostbitten, they about to fall off. My hands feel like right now, so I'm gonna get them warmed up. I'm gonna let Farber do his thing.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Second down, Pollard again.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Pollard will take it up the gut. And running with power here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On play action, Prescott. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. 7 yards there on a 1st down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
We're scoreless after 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. It's a keeper with Prescott, and I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Pollard will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, they've been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. In motion left goes Myers. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In motion left goes Myers. Throwing on 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd and 5. In motion left goes Myers. Now it's O'Connell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now O'Connell. That is caught. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. In motion left goes Myers. Jacobs. will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is not going to find the end zone. He stopped up short, and this remains a 6-6 game. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
His first carry in their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back in their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but
he's got it with the 15. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. The final shot before break. O'Connell. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down, here's White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And O'Connell now to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Oh, I'm going to have a field day on this cover
Extra
2
point by
defense.
Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Lamb will go in motion. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Off to the races. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I'm doing this with frozen fingers, man. Time to warm up. How cold, bro. Damn, bro. Really? That's what we beat? I don't think that was... I know I beat him. Made him rage quit. Performing. I need to look at his shit. Because there's no way you're winning a game running fucking cover 2 the whole fucking game. There's no way. Not anyone decent, you know. You could actually win games running cover 2? Like, really? Bro, there's got to be some shitty-ass people on one of these servers. I ain't going to speak too much on Xbox. You fucking win games running bullshit-ass defense. Dude got the coach suggestion defense in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. They'll run before about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle, looking at each other, and maybe starting to question.
Teague downhill. Teague downhill. It's a run. We're run committing. Run commit activated. Run commit activated.
Lamb will go in
I don't give a fuck. We run committing.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
You waste your time running sideline to sideline. It's 25 yards from center hash to the other side of the field. You're going to gash yourself out playing like that.
Breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And this time
Kind of take a little wrinkle that I've seen used against him, add it to my defense. It's one thing that you don't necessarily need a specific defense to prove. You can do that again.
Linebackers making plays
When
near the
uses
line of
something on you,
scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere
take
to
it.
run there.
they'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete.
It's a tried and true
It's
formula,
harder for
and
that
I don't think
offensive
it'll
line
change
to
for
pick
as
up.
long as we play football.
Who's supposed
If
to
someone's
pick up?
trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Able to find the open man. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. 23 yards on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Lamb will go in motion. Running right, it's Pollard.
Hello.
And he is met
It's a predictable dumbass Xbox player.
Scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And some room to run now. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
That's a great run.
Appreciate you taking your time, Hoss. Not fatiguing my defense, by the way. We fresh over the hill. Dougie fresh.
Maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Now here's Pollard, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
I can do better.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
I get ball at halftime.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
In motion left goes Myers.
Love when they play this cover gap defense shit.
They start the drive with
Too
White,
easy.
and he'll power his way up near the 25.
But continue. Do it again.
2nd and 4 from the 24.
Thank you.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Trying to
Oh,
get
he's
one
gonna do it
more in
again.
here
Here,
before
thank
the
you.
quarter breaks.
In motion left goes Myers.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw. O'Connell. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And they'll fall incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
See, the thing is, when you keep blitzing, you get
Big
what we
decision
call
here early.
fatigue.
Look at
You
this.
get tired.
They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
In motion left goes Myers. They'll go for it. O'Connell, the open man here, run throw.
And he'll be
Exploit
taken
being
down when he
fatigued
does
and tired
have
with no
1st
huddles.
down yardage.
So you're going to have to get out of that
Receiver in
4-3-6-1.
motion left.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers.
And getting this just shy of
You're running no huddles. You ain't got no timeouts, and you're dumb enough to stay in that
In
defense.
motion left goes Myers.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Once again, O'Connell back to throw.
Throw left
Yes,
side,
already
taken
tired.
in
They
by
can tackle.
Renfro. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From the 48
Wow, you're going to keep running it?
here's
Okay.
2nd down and 7.
Don't mind if I do.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
To throw here, O'Connell.
Right, bro, you got to get that.
It's incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd
Stay in?
and 7.
Okay.
In motion left goes Myers. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
I'll find out.
And he is going to
Do this all fucking game, right, guys? All game, get out of it. You realize that's trips, right?
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Back to Renfro again, complete.
You cannot defend trips on the 4-3-6-1.
35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
In motion left goes Myers.
Cover gap, shit.
To the air again with O'Connell.
Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go.
You ain't gonna have a defense by the 4th quarter if you're gonna stay in that shit.
On 3rd and 1, O'Connell.
1-on-1, bitch. That's Devontae. Don't press me, dumbass.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it.
We'll fuck around and find out.
Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
That ain't the only way I can attack that shit. There's so many ways I can kill that 4-3-6-1. You're fucked and you don't even know it.
White.
It's too easy to run on.
Score. Touchdown Raiders.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Mind-boggling that you would just continue to stay in it.
They're going to try and run. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game.
I know damn well I should have had momentum on that drive.
And get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
Pollard going to try the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
First down, and it's Pollard again.
Sir, give him Big Jenkins.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes, they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time, he uses quickness to make a play.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Raiders going to
It's
use
not
one of
working
their
on me,
timeouts as they'll head to
Not
the
for real.
sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
In motion left goes a tight end.
On third down, it's Pollard.
Our defense over here for real.
This play, being knocked back to the 18. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
See if you're dumb enough to play man coverage on Devontae.
And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they are able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
They go right back to White here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid
Got
too.
him, coach.
O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and aborts the incompletion.
Throwing, O'Connell.
He's there, he's going to get under that.
And it's intercepted. Through an opening, and there he goes.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
I get ball at halftime. I'll be all right. Man, I'm too scared to put the ball in the air.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Prescott to throw it. Pass complete. He's got Hendershot. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Hendershot. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14 at the Raiders' 35-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Oh boy, I should be winning. Fucking controller died, bro. Like, mid-run. Got a Charger that night.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
You mad you can't play your 4-3-6-1 against me?
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter
Field day
three.
on that defense, bro.
Pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half.
You put Jacobson, man. Either if you dive at me, you're going to fucking get your team.
And maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Backlash got to be a
Quarterback's job
motherfucker.
is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They go with Jacobs.
Dive at me, bitch. Dive at me.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Raiders.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Weak box.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Down at the 41. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with
Won't dive
Jacobs.
at me.
And some good acceleration there as he's across
Weak box.
midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
I see you huffing. I see you puffing. I'm about to blow your house down.
Running
Boom,
straight
boom,
forward is
boom.
Jacobs.
Watch them dominoes
He's
fall.
gonna take this
Weak
at
box.
bat for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jacobs going to
Weak
try
box.
the middle.
You're going to get your whole defense tired now. I got linemen running 20 yards downfield.
Down close to the 30 here. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. First down throw, O'Connell. Got his man complete.
Run man coverage, you get fucked up.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's O'Connell. It's
Please.
Miles again with another
There's so many
catch.
ways to beat that
Looks
4-3-6-1.
like they're going to be in the hurry up. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get it here to
You
the
run no auto at
10-yard
it,
line.
fatigue you.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up second
The
and
handoff. Jacobs running to the left.
Love when they
And
die
he is
tackle
gonna
at me.
lose yardage here. This
I'm
will
gonna
be
get
a loss
fatigue,
of 3, and now a
fatigue.
much tougher third down looming.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
To throw on third down. O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not
cover
before
two
he
so
does
easy to
pick
beat.
up the first. 11 yards there as they connect
You
on
have
the quick
no,
slant.
not
Field
enough
goal
shells
helps, but a touchdown
to
gets
attack
you
what
the
I'm able to
lead.
do.
That had to be the message
Yes,
transmitted
like
in the
what,
huddle.
6 plays in that defense, if that,
Keep the drive alive.
and I know what every one of them are.
Set them up for the first and goal.
White trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the
There's just
one.
nothing here
It's a
to
gain
do
of a
about.
yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Good work there.
Stop being a noob.
First
Stop
down, and this is gonna be a
doing
battle
something
down
because
here
such and
on
such
the goal
YouTuber
line.
says do
Can
it.
they hold their ground for 2?
You get
Maybe even
exposed.
3 more plays.
Now it's O'Connell. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Arlington. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal.
Easy walking.
Devontae Adams taking it
Thanks
in.
for playing cover 2.
And the Raiders put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. O'Connell's throwing for it. That's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll go with
Rockhead.
on first down. And he's
Stupid little dummy.
his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
You don't
That
need to
play
do it from a
blown up
specific
on a really
formation. You
nice
can do it from any
effort by
formation.
Jerry
Match your
Tillery.
personnel.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Come on, Bennett.
Caught by
Go
Lamb.
for it. Oh, yeah, you keep that here.
Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 46 yards. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Auburn now for the point after. And the lead is up to 5. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I haven't heard back from him today. I've been at work. I do have a life outside.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the title. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll power
bouncing off these guys now. It's just a matter of time before we break it to the house.
This one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. They'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there.
They need to get rid of that focus suggestions.
Stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Daniel should have not picked that shit.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd down, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
The pressure supposed to be there.
Two
He's not have time to play that.
touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys will add to their 4th quarter lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
The post route. No eagle touching.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And the decision to bring it out.
Control it back.
As he's tackled at the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. O'Connell looking to throw on 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now O'Connell. Mayer there to bring it in. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They have 2 timeouts, and of course the 2-minute warning to work with as well. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here's 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground with White. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. O'Connell. Pass complete. It's Adams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. White, he'll try the left side.
Yeah, you did
And
this
good
stutter,
penetration
bro.
here. He'll get this down
Go
only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's
got linebackers, my guys. They don't have to change the direction to play that.
Jacoby Myers, 49 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Thanks for pressing. Thank you. Now I can ID him. Stupid little dummy.
They'll try and run it here.
Luck.
I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe...
How does he have, like, momentum?
From the 3 to 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts.
Yeah, look at this home field shit.
Over time, may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They're driving down the field on you, bro. You shouldn't have fucking momentum like that. My fucking fingers are fucking frostbitten, man. This is hard. Like, fucking gonna be like 15 degrees down here tonight. I do not have central air in this house. This is what I have to keep myself warm. And it's tough playing when your fingers are like stiff. It doesn't help my controller died on a fucking touchdown run. Hold up, let me see what my controller at. It's not charged. Yeah, it's too cold, man.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
I got three
We've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway.
Oh, that's a safety.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Yellow, yellow! Yellow!
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. There he goes left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're pulling off.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Pacheco. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. In motion left goes Myers. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, here's White. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
In motion left goes Myers. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Back to throw, O'Connell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw here, O'Connell. And that will be incomplete.
Had no command that time, man. They're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on 4th down. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
One would think so, but maybe because they held it, they might go for it again.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll go up the middle with White. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
handoff, it's White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Raiders trying to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, this is White. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now receiver in motion left. Now a give to White. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And O'Connell now to throw. Touchdown, Raiders! Hunter Renfro from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Mike Edwards picks it off.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
They weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I think you should stop making comments until you learn how to play with a stop quick.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Out to his left. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. On the return, Carter. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Raiders 6.
If you say so. Climb yourself, you want to custom
And we
play
welcome you back
yourself.
now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Harrison Butler at a kickoff for Kansas City.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. In motion left goes Myers. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the give, it's White. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Now 2nd and 5. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
In motion left goes Myers. Going on the ground, it's White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. The open man here, Renfro. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's O'Connell. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On 2nd down, O'Connell. Open man is Myers. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We're back now in KC. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. In motion left goes Myers. White going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3. key, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Now it's O'Connell. Touchdown! Hunter Renfrow with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. O'Connell's throwing for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Bilal Nichols in there to take him down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Through the middle of the field. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Mahomes to throw once more. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Connecting with Renfro. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And the offense is saying to him, and once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll run with White. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
O'Connell. He finds his man complete. That's Myers. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Raiders escape with a victory. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got,
it's starting to like this offense a little bit. Oh. Give me a couple of games out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
He's good, man.
And off we go from Las Vegas. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
In motion left goes Myers. O'Connell to throw right away. He finds his man complete. It's Myers. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd down and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They will run for the first time here with White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now O'Connell. Touchdown Raiders! Hunter Renfrow from 4 yards out. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll try and throw for it, and he will get in to make it 8-0. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Oh, some strong running. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Doing too much fat.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And this is now a 1-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 8, 49ers 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Back to throw. O'Connell. Over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now a throw here, hauled in, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Here's 3rd and 3. White running to the left. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th on their own side of the field. Close to the 50, but their own side of the field. They only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man on man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there, we saw it at the point of attack. Find enough yardage to pick up a first down. Give him credit for that one.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. In motion comes the tight end left. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Throwing on 3rd, O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. O'Connell looking to throw on 1st. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. There he goes left side. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 64 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion left goes Myers. O'Connell back to the air on 2nd down. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Throwing, O'Connell. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. In motion left goes Myers. To throw here, O'Connell. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. O'Connell on 1st and 10. It's Myers again with another catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
First down throw, O'Connell. Caught by Mayer. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. In motion left goes Myers. First down, here's White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Now it's O'Connell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. O'Connell. Touchdown! Devontae Adams. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Josh McDaniels has got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. O'Connell's throwing for it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. On first down, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. Incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Purdy will look to throw again here. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Ayuk going to go in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because if you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. This drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Throwing here, Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Niners are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The offense from Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. And they work this well over the field across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? In motion left goes Myers. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. He's got Renfro on the out route. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
O'Connell to throw on second down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And they take possession 2 yards away from me.
My fingers are frozen, guys. It's hard for me to even fucking play the game, to be honest. You fucking fat won't leave me the goddamn alone. Ugh, it's cold in this house. It's like a fucking freezer. My thermometer says 49 degrees in the fucking house. It is cold. Ugh. Only imagine what it is outside, man. I don't know, man. I can't focus when it's cold like this. Fingers are frostbitten. Yeah, heater ain't working, goddamn. What? It's the only thing I hate about these old houses, man. Shit. Yo, they cheap to stay in, but damn.
The NFL on EA Sports
ain't got no insulation.
And Bank of America Stadium.
Might have to put on extra clothes.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from
put on like 6 pair of socks.
Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out.
It is cold.
Get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Set, ready.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Man, stove in the bag. I got myself shut off from that. I don't want to use that. Because that shit always in the bag. Oh, hell no. It's cold, fellas. I'm sorry, man. It's affecting my gameplay.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Young. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this return.
Damn, bro. I am fucking cold, bro. Then I got this motherfucker, goddamn, with his cold ass body, fat. What? Stop trying to hog all the damn heat. I know. I'm cold too. We're just gonna be cold together. Why can't you tough it out like Shadow over there. Shadow, he used to this. I'm trying. I got 3 heaters on. What you want me to do?
It's the NFL on EA
Oh.
Sports as we are in the
What's that
inner
supposed to mean?
harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Jackson to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
It's a pickup on 11 and a Baltimore first down. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Jackson's throws on target to Likely. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So down. Now it's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because
looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted.
That's called Crosby's coming after your quarterback. Get rid of it quick. Pass.
The opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even
Crosby was on you.
how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to
Crosby has edge threat elite. If you throw it anywhere near him, it's going to give you a bad pass.
For that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
In motion left goes Myers. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White, and he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion left goes Myers. They run straight ahead here with White. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To throw here, O'Connell. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. O'Connell here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. A dump off now to Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. To throw is Jackson. He finds Aguilar.
Go lay down somewhere else then.
He will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And Jackson throwing once more. It's caught by
Stop.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the...
And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. In motion left goes Myers. On 2nd down, O'Connell. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. O'Connell's throwing for it. And that is caught for the 2 points.
And makes the score Raiders 8, Ravens 3.
as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Jackson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six. Understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
Go cry over there.
Great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee it didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll send a receiver in motion left. The final shot before break. O'Connell sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, right on the heels of a pick six. Another ball intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's NBA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now it's O'Connell. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throwing on third, O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
What is punting?
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They'll go for it. O'Connell able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Crest
Just
would
his
have been a
second
one-play
catch of the
touchdown.
game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both
I had
sides of the ball,
I had three
offense and
birds going
defense,
downfield.
are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. He stiff arms him. He'll get this up to about the 44.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And O'Connell now to throw. Over the middle, he's got Myers. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. His throw incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go up the middle with White, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing. O'Connell. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Before they can snap it, time runs out. On this now in Baltimore. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give up the got to him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Up the middle. Here's Edwards.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run once more with Edwards. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
On second down, here's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards.
That stop! Goddamn!
Tackle but could not get away from there.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 10 yards out. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. O'Connell. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Taking it right down Broadway. Loose inside the 30. Devontae Adams. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting
myself tonight, man. I'm just too cold, bro.
Everybody in this building
I
can
can't
file away
focus.
with smiles
Probably
on their
gonna
faces.
try to warm up, watch a
People
movie.
tell us all the time, it's
See if I can make
location,
something to eat.
location,
I might try to
location.
get
So
back
being
on.
at
The
home,
house get warm.
that can be a big deal.
That
because
already
remember,
pestering
they
me.
were down to their final
I
chance to
know
retake
he
the
cold
lead.
too,
That home
so
field advantage. I
I'm trying to warm the
few
house up,
what
man.
happened for them down the
My
stretch.
feet
A
are
huge
fucking
win.
like frozen popsicles
So that'll
right now. It's just try to be quiet so I can focus, so I can conserve what body heat I do have, man. It's tough playing under these conditions. I know, buddy. You cold too. I know. Yeah, he cold. All right.